Crypto Hotep here with another charting with Crypto Hotep video. As always, guys, we make these videos to showcase charting done by myself as well as the trading journey in itself. These videos are for information purposes only. Please do your due diligence in DYOR, do your own research before you start investing into anything crypto related. Today, what we're going to do is we're going to go over charting Avalanche or AVAX, and then I'm going to give my thoughts on the current market. And then lastly, we'll go over some updates on current positions that I am in. And before we get to that, we got to pay the bills. And with that being said, I again am blessed to have the partnership of Coinbase, ticker symbol COIN. So Coinbase, if you guys have been following me for a while, was my first crypto exchange. I always came back to Coinbase, and they've always just worked. Coinbase has been around with me for over 4 years. I get my withdrawals fast. I'm able to put money in quickly and trade off of it before it settles. The withdrawals are probably the most impressive. I usually get money back into the bank account that same day, or if not same day, say 12 hours or so. It's very quick though. We use a Coinbase card as well, and not only that, you can hold USDC. If you say Crypto Hotep, I don't want to invest in crypto right now, I'm a little bit nervous, you can just put that money into USDC, which is dollar version with crypto, which is also backed by Coinbase. USDC, if you put that into Coinbase here, you can earn 5% APY on it as well. This is what I do if I have dry powder or cash lying around here, and I'm waiting for a move in the market. I have it earn a little interest here. Another thing with Coinbase is you can have separate portfolios now, which is nice. There are futures as well on Coinbase, and not just crypto futures. There's also things like gold futures as well. So pretty cool to see Coinbase expanding it. If you want to support the channel and also myself, feel free and use this link. It'll be at the bottom of the video, and sign up or attach your current Coinbase account to this link. If you just keep buying crypto and doing what you're doing, you will actually be supporting Crypto Hotep, as I get 30% of the fees that you incur from Coinbase, which is pretty cool. With that being said, we will jump into the charts here. So we're going to be charting AVAX. So AVAX, Avalanche, the Avalanche token. The biggest thing with me on my charting is longer time frames. So we're looking at weekly time frames, so not daily. If you want anything with daily and below, you're going to have to go see another trader. My trades are really position trades, meaning that I'm holding these trades for weeks, sometimes months. Okay. And sometimes people don't like that. They want that money and they want it now. That's not me. That's not my style, and that's also not my personality. And I think that's a big thing with trading, is aligning your trading style with your personality, so things just come naturally for you. And me, I'm kind of laid back when it comes to trading, and I don't really want to be so honed in on the charts, where I can just look at these charts, look at my levels, make a decision, not be worried that I missed anything, because say, I'm on a 15-minute and I missed a 15-minute candle and that was the move, where now I'm looking at a longer time frame like the weekly, where I can see price develop over time. And so we go to that weekly time frame. I get my flat top and flat bottom tool out, and basically with my chart, I use Heikin-Ashi candles, and I do trade off of them as well. What I'm looking for is I'm looking for key levels of support and resistance. It's not special. My trading style is not special at all. I look for key levels of support and resistance off the weekly. And how I notate those with Heikinashi is I look for a reversal from a previous trend. And so if I look at the bottom of the chart here, we can see here that price bottomed out here at around $9.30. We can see here that a doji type candle, which is like an indecisive candle, appears right here. And then you can see the bullish move up. So the biggest thing with my levels with Heikinashi is it has to have at least 2 flat top or flat bottom candles. If it's flat top, we're talking about bullish candles. So at least 1, 2. And flat top means that there's no wicks on the bottom side. This flat top means that there is a big bullish pressure and that a potential trend may come into play, or that a trend is going underway right now. So this level would be a good support level right here. And then I usually just go along the charts here and just mark these out. I try to make it easy for myself where I don't have to draw say this box out, and I can just copy and paste it. So just notating here. So here I would consider this a level. Even though these candles are little, they're still flat top. So these are flat top because these are bearish candles. So I would mark this level out here. You just make it easy, copy and paste. And you should see when you mark these levels, and if you scroll to the left, you should see price react to these levels as well, because they are key levels. So you can see here, price came up, rejected, and then finally pushed through here. But price actually interacted with this level here. And then usually if I see price and say the wicks of the candles touch that area, then I will either elongate this or make it wider, I should say, make it wider and try to get as many data points as I can. Okay, here we can see here price went from bullish to bearish. 1, 2. That's a good level for me. Mark that out right there. And as you can see, price touched it here, rejected. Price touched it here, rejected. Price touched here and acted as support. And this would actually be a key support as well. Even though we have not a flat bottom here, we do have 2 flat bottom candles right here. And this is from the bearish candle. So I would have marked that level out anyways. Okay, and let's keep going. We also have this area here. So bullish candle, doji, and then we have the sell-off here. 1, 2 flat top candles. And let's go ahead and mark that up. And ironically, as you can see right here, as I mentioned, price wicked in this area right here, and then currently with AVAX, price is sitting in this area, this key level here, waiting for a move, which is very quote-unquote ironic. Okay, and let's keep going. So this would be one where I wouldn't mark this down. I wouldn't mark this area right here, only because you have a lot of indecisiveness. You do have a flat top here. However, you don't have another flat top, so you don't have 2 consecutive flat tops. So I wouldn't really mark this level here. This doesn't seem like a very key level to me. This is a key level. You have you can see the bullish pressure getting smaller and smaller. You have a little bit of somewhat of a doji. It's a bearish doji, and then finally the sell-off. 1, 2 flat top, and that is a good level right there. So I'll mark that out. And then where I'm placing these, I'm usually placing these at the previous opposite candle from which the trend started. So if the trend is bearish, I'm looking for that opposite bullish candle before that. And I'm usually placing it about halfway in the candle area. So if we scroll left, again, this is a key level, you'll see price has wicked down this 1, 2, 3, and 4. And as you can see, this was the main level where price catapulted. Even though we have we have a doji, we have a little bit of some bullish pressure here. There's still a wick at the bottom. We have more bullish pressure. There's still a wick at the bottom, but we do have essentially 2 flat bottom candles right here. So that would be a good level. And then I'll keep going up here. So this level here is good. This kind of draws my eye. And this here. And why does this draw my eye? Well, you can see here, bullish move up, doji candle. Looks like price has stopped with resistance. Sell off 1, 2, and that's the bare minimum that we need. And then you have a distinct sell off right here. Okay. And then lastly, I probably marked this candle as well. Sometimes you'll get these levels where they're very close together. Like with this one, this is a very close level. I still want to mark it as a level of interest. And so I will play with the sizing of this key level, or this box, I should say, just so it doesn't really too much overlap the other level. So, and that's about it. That's where we have it. So next, I will look for patterns, chart patterns, double tops, double bottoms, those type of things. As of right now, where the current price is with AVAX, I don't see that. What I do see, though, is a downtrend. So let's go ahead and get this here. And typically when I draw my downtrend line, I like to mark out at least 2 points. That includes the start, which would be here, and then any rejection point, which I'll mark that one as a rejection point. So the trend line has to have at least 2 points in. So we can see price currently still in a downtrend, hasn't broken that downtrend yet, because again, price is sitting in that key level we just marked out. One other thing here, and I guess when I'm looking at this, I zoomed in a little bit. I probably would mark this level right here. So I said I wouldn't mark this level because this level here, you have a whole bunch of indecisiveness right here. To me, I know we have 2 candles here, but at the start of it, there's a lot of shakiness in terms of where price is going to go. But on the opposite side, right here at the tail end, we do have a sell-off. So we do have a sell-off right here. So we have a little sell-off, we have a little doji, and then 1, 2. So, and then ironically, again, air quotes, if you look to the left, that's price has somewhat interacted with that level as well. So back to the downtrend line. Downtrend line hasn't been broken as of yet. And another thing I would mark out are the lows that I'm interested in. So the lows are areas where if price takes this low out and starts trading below it, then these key levels are an area of interest for me. Okay. And so this low would have my interest, where I personally, as a buyer, if I buy here at this level, I don't want to see price down here at this level unless it's just sweeping this low, meaning that price is just coming in just to go higher. I don't want price to come down here, take this low, and then start chopping around here, because essentially what could happen is price could just collapse this level and then just go all the way down, which normally happens. If price comes and starts trading below this level, then price will typically move more downward to another key level. So this has my interest. Also, this would be a low that has my interest as well. And I'll mark this low down. And typically the low is identified from a bearish candle right before a move up. This move up is slight. As you can see, it's not very strong. But this move here from this low is strong in here. So I would still mark that as an interest, and just to keep in mind. And the reason I would do that is because as of right now, this low hasn't been broken. So this low from January of this year has not been broken, as how I identify it. If a low is broken, that means price is trading 2 consecutive candles. There's that number again, 2 consecutive candles below this line, and it's not doing it at all. It's basically just kind of chopping around this level. And this low. It swept the low, came up, and is literally still in between. It's like a rock in a hard place right now. So I would mark these lows out. I also like to mark out targets. So my targets are the highs, right? So the highs that have my eye right now are something like that. That usually sticks out for me. And with the Heikinashi candles, they make it pretty easy because they clear out the noise of all other candles. And so this high and this high in the short term have my interest right here. And so what I would think is price potentially, if we do get some buying pressure, price can come down here, slight rejection, come back up, grab this high, and then basically stair step its way to the next target high here. So that's typically my playbook on what I do currently when we're charting. I know we mentioned that I would go over some trades. That'll probably be another video because we're already at 16 minutes right now. But fairly quickly, how I feel about the market right now. Let's look at the altcoin market, because as you guys know, I do trade my altcoins. The altcoin market is it's really where it was last week. Nothing really is standing out. If you're on Twitter, though, the whole world is ending. Twitter is or crypto is a scam, and you need to sell out and get your money back because everything's about to collapse. I don't believe so. Again, when in doubt, zoom out. If you're zooming out on the chart, this chart does not look bearish to me by any means. Again, we're drawing out our lows, right, in our areas of concern or interest. My area of concern currently right now, price swept this low right here. So as you can see, these wicks swept this low. So this low is done. There's just kind of how I view it in my mind. There's no more orders here. This is the low that I would be concerned with if price gets down into this low. Currently, with our Fibonacci tool, price is still sitting in that golden zone between 0.5 and 0.618, and it's still in a bullish move up. So nothing too concerning here on my side with the altcoin market. Yes, is it taking longer than expected to bounce up? Absolutely it is. But what I assume is we get a nice bounce up, we get a retest of this area, this key level, only to go back up to past 750 billion in market cap. Let's go to Bitcoin really quickly. Bitcoin, same type of premise. Again, if you're on crypto Twitter, Donald Trump spoke at the Bitcoin conference on Saturday, and then Bitcoin started dumping. Oh no, the world's ending. Oh my goodness, can't believe what's happening. But again, if you look at it, and we're looking at the weekly, this does not look bullish to me, or this does not look bearish to me. In fact, what's funny is we had a lot of people calling this a double top, when actuality, price just rebounded off this key level, even though it did price below it, but it didn't trade 2 candles below this. So again, it's about half a candle below the level, and price moved back up. Price is still in this area here, and we're still at 66. And in addition to that, Bitcoin did hit 70K this week as well. So again, nothing too concerning. My concern is this low right here. Anything above this low, I am bullish all day. and I really don't have anything too much to be worried about here. Ethereum, I can't be more bullish on Ethereum, and I don't know how people can be bearish on Ethereum when the ETFs dropped and are trading. But here we're at. We are right here with Ethereum. Again, we have a low. Price got really close to this low. I'm still interested in this low because price got close to it. But again, we're looking at higher highs, higher lows, very textbook stuff here with Ethereum, and nothing too alarming right now. So you do have some areas where you can potentially play some spot buys if you need to. But in all honesty, if we get a movement back to this blue key level, that's where I would be looking to add to the position, because more than likely your slow stochastic would be in over sold territory, and that would be a decent enough buy. And then I think we'll say this is lastly the dollar. So the dollar, again, bearish divergence where price goes up on the candlesticks, but then the direction of the slow stochastic is down. So we are still in bearish divergence, and honestly, the US dollar is currently just kind of sitting on the shelf, kind of in no man's land. We also have Fed rate cuts coming up tomorrow, which is going to be very important. Or let me not put the cart before the horse, not Fed rate cuts, but Fed rate decisions. So Jerome Powell, again, holds the keys in his hand on what's going to happen here with the dollar. So what we would like to see from a crypto standpoint is we need the dollar to dump. We would like the dollar to dump. We would like a violent move down here. That would be good. That would literally complete this bearish divergence that I see. Only concern I have is we're entering oversold territory here at this level. Typically, the dollar acts very well to these oversold levels where we get bullish moves back up. You're at also a key level with the dollar, so that's something to keep in mind. I don't want to see bullish pressure with the dollar. We want to see price downward spiral. So I know I'm running high on time here, guys, but as always, thank you. If these videos were helpful, please like, subscribe, comment, and let me know what you want me to chart. Let me know what you want me to see, and let me just know your thoughts. And I will post an update on my trades as well, and that'll be a separate video. But thanks, guys, and happy trading.